And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point. And for Boston, they've got Peyton Pritchard. He's out there with Delano Banton. And it's Hauser in at the point guard position. And remember, Grant, tonight is game 2 of this 2-game regular season series. How do you like these?
You know, I love them. I mean, they're really interesting. The NBA significantly increased playing the same team in back-to-back games a couple years ago. Of course, it limits travel, but it makes for great games, almost like a mini playoff series of sorts.
Here's Champagnie over Wagner. Champagnie shot is off. Outside Fultz. Wagner on the wing. Unloads from 13. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Up top, Fultz. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like to pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Wagner. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Boston. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Fultz can't get it to go.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Good.
Out to a high start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. The kick out to Ben Carroll. 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Celtics on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Back to Banton. Up and over Carter. Banton can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Fultz. Rebounded by Champagnie.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they've replenished as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
Once again, fans. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Number 1, Boston.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Here's Ben Carroll, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
Don't sleep on Ben Carroll's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Here's Walsh. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Over to the left wing, down low. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Fultz.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paulo Banchero.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Fultz. And they pick up 2. Pritchard's got 6.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Fultz, tightly guarded, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarters.
Here's Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Left side Fultz. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
From about 16, Anthony grabs the board. And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 4. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
Pass to Hauser. Shoots over Ingles. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Now Wagner. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Walsh. Over Ingles. A nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got his second bucket of the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Fultz. 10 points for him. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Banchero gets it to go.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pritchard, the pass to Champagny, fades away. And the shot goes.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
11 feet out. And that one's long. Here's Pritchard. From down in the low post, it goes. Pritchard's got 8 points.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can try all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So it's Orlando now. 6-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Setting the floor for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Gary Harris out there with Wagner. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time, but I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring, but they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Harris. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Harris. Wagner on the wing. The 3-ball. And it's Wagner missing. The Celtics with the lead. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 13.
They are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Time called here. The Magic decided to talk it over. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And a quick check. The top field goal percentage big men over the last month. Kristaps Porzingis on top. Second is Robert Williams.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And this is a dependable group of low post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Suggs. The Celtics making their last shot. Nice D from Tatum.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Orlando trailing here. And even in a short time in the NBA, Tatum has become the model wing for the modern NBA, RJ.
Yeah, he does everything so well. Shooting, defense, playmaking, you name it, this man has it. He gives you everything you want and need in that wing position.
They have no answer defensively inside.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Suggs, the pass to Harris. Can't get it to fall.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Orlando foul. Jalen Suggs. First personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
At the
The
line.
ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Wagner. Can they get it? Here's Carter. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Good. Richards got 21.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Orlando calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brissett's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Fultz is checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Banchero. Tries again. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Anthony. Back to Benton. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build on.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Pritchard. Another one falls for Boston.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Fultz. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Count that bucket. Horford's got his first points of the game.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Horford. And it's Boston scoring again.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Fultz. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pritchard, the pass to Brissett. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingles from outside. Knocks down the triple. Ingles has got 5 now. Here's Benton. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Boston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Out in front of the half is Boston. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync. And the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and it's striking.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively. Letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Magic's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Robert Williams out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Benton in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Banchero. Counted. Good. He's got 10.
At 6'10", Banchero possesses impressive mobility, just excellent in screen and rolls.
Releases. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
From 10 feet away. And it's Wagner missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Over Wagner. And it's Porzingis that time. On the assist by Horford.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
And Porzingis with the block. Wagner finds Harris. Here's Banchero. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Banchero's got 12.
You really can't give Banchero room anywhere. He will find a shot to take.
And good.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 16. And the Magic call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Teams making some changes here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Boston, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And check it out, Orlando just need to keep fighting.
Well, for the Celtics, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And Boston has possession. The Magic making their last shot. Here's Pritchard. Fires in the triple. Pritchard's got 28 points for the game.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Fultz. And again, Boston with the triple.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Tatum.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard, defended by Wagner. Got a hand on it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys." So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Fultz. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 8 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Wagner. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Now here's Tatum. Over Wagner. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Oh, that's just a smooth jump shot. Tatum has such a deep arsenal. So many different ways to score.
And they'll keep possession. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Pritchard's got 35 in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 14. And yep, it's good. Fultz has got 16 points now.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Fultz. And that one drops. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Fultz is good.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
A nice shot by Tatum.
From Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Banchero, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Pritchard. Good D by Harris. Right side Fultz. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Boston. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Orlando right now, Banchero plays 4 with Carter Jr. at center. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs, and it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Carter, good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Boston has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Porzingis, high post. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Suggs. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. We talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Now here's Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Well, Orlando's shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Knocks it loose. And they're running. To the left wing. Here's Porzingis. And it's Boston scoring again.
At this stage of his career, Porzingis understands which shots to take, letting the offense come to him naturally.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
The assist.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Walsh. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Banchero. Brissett's checked in for Boston. First free throw is good.
At the line, Wall.
Both good from the line that time. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. They grab their own miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the paint. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Tatum gets the bucket.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
On the wing, Ingles. And he can't bank that one in. For Boston, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Anthony. They need this. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
This is a very confident team right now. They've been playing well here at home, but also finding a lot of success out on the road. So you know they're going to put up a good fight.
And Boston calls time here. And Richard, you played for 8 different teams. But what was your favorite city in the NBA?
It wasn't any of the places that I played. I love LA, I love Miami, I love New York, love me some Toronto. But my favorite place was Phoenix.
All right, fans, let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And he makes a first. Good on both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Banton. Over Anthony. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Now Ingles. Anthony right side. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony.
Markelle Fultz.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Williams grabs the board. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the focus from Brown? Only concerned with making that shot.
Here's Suggs. And that one's good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Timeout called. The Celtics. And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Brissett's checked in for Williams. Boston with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Cornette with the bucket.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Fultz. After the basket by Boston. Here's Wagner. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Fultz. Goes back up. He's off on the layup.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
So it's Orlando now. The Celtics making their last shot.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Suggs, defended by Brown. Now here's Wagner. A shot to stop the run. That shot missing. Brown against Wagner. Pass to Brissett. Here's Cornette. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The kick out to Banchero. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.